Hi guys, my name is Grace and I'm back for daily guidance. I plan to do this every day, but we'll see. We'll see if I can keep it up. Anyway, I have three cards here. Cards 1, cards 2, card number 3. And I just want to take a look and see where you're currently at on your spiritual growth and where you're going. And I have cards here on what you need to heal and what you need to surrender or surrender to, and the advice from angels and your guides from the universe in order to get there. So I just thought it would be a fun idea. So choose from 1, 2, or 3, and I will get into 1. Okay. Okay, for the people who chose card number 1, I haven't looked at this card, so bear with me if I take time to read them. So, where you're currently at, we have here Kali, shattering the structure. So, I feel like for the people who pick this card, picking this, you probably have some anger issues. Some anger management problem. Very literal with the meaning. You probably encountered a shattering of a structure in your life. Shattering of this is like a tower card, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like shattering of your beliefs. And this happened very fast. It did not happen gradually in your life. It's very quite shocking. It's probably a change of mindset, a change of maybe you had to move houses or someone close to you died. Um, Now, what's the advice? We have here the heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. I feel like for some people, someone um deceived them, and that's why the structure's shattered because um now they realize the truth, and this is causing you pain. That's why we have here the heart chakra. Take however whatever resonates, because I'm getting so much things and not everything might apply to your current situation. But if it's connecting with you, continue watching. You need to surrender outdated beliefs about yourself, letting go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. I really do feel like this is connected to this because, as I've already said, this is shattering structure. This is some, not just any beliefs, this is some long held beliefs that you have in your life, and it's outdated. It doesn't you probably, for some people, I feel like you probably have this new venture in your life, and those old beliefs that you have, those are outdated, and you realize that it doesn't work anymore. You want to do something new, so your beliefs that you have doesn't work anymore with the new, with the something new that you want in your life. So you need to surrender those. It might be hard because it might be some um, beliefs that you've had um, since you were young, and but there will come a time in life when we need to change and we need to surrender those. We need to keep changing, to keep on growing. Um, and I feel like you know how the subconscious is like telling you to, because when we want to change something in our life and we want to go on to something new, um our subconscious have all those beliefs, and we want, if you want to consciously do something, for example, a very simple thing, you want to change your diet, you want to get fitter, or for example, you want to be more successful, but in your subconscious mind is telling you, if you want to be more successful, you will have less time, less freedom to do the things that you want. You might have those beliefs. And so it's like your subconscious is probably preventing you to go into success because you have those outdated beliefs. Now you probably have some fear of success. So this happened because you kept on holding on to those beliefs that doesn't work for you anymore, that doesn't work in your life anymore. But the more you resist the change, the more these tower moments happen in your life. And but there's a way to reprogram your subconscious mind, reprogram that by simply saying the affirmation that being successful will allow me will still allow me to have the freedom that I want in my life. By simply saying that, is stating that to your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is just trying to protect you. That's where all your experiences, all your past experiences, that's where all your everything that happens to you is recorded in your subconscious mind. And really, your subconscious mind controls your body. They say that 97% is controlled by your subconscious mind and 3% is only controlled by your conscious mind, because it controls all these involuntary things in your body, your heartbeat, your um, your organ systems. Your subconscious mind controls that, and your subconscious mind. So um, I feel like this is related to reprogramming your subconscious mind. reprogramming those beliefs. And that is why it's hard to break a habit, because also with the subconscious mind. And what else? I hope I'm making sense with this, because I really feel like whatever it is, it's connected to your subconscious mind and how you've programmed it. It's like you need to learn how to work with your subconscious mind, not work against it. Like make a deal with your subconscious mind. Be the one in controlling your body. Be the CEO of your body. And they say, like I've watched yesterday, working with your subconscious mind is like working with your best employee, but you're still the CEO in your body. You still should be the one in control, not your subconscious mind. And that's why when you want to change something, it's your conscious mind saying, I want to do this, I want to be more successful, but your subconscious mind is just reminding you, no, like you want to be successful. Means that you need you you will get less freedom. And now you have to observe that. You have to um, make a deal with your subconscious mind that being more successful doesn't mean that you will get less freedom. You need to program it and research about examples of people that you know or maybe you don't know that that are already successful but still are having the freedom that they want in their life. So you need to feed those into your subconscious mind so that you'll be able to um, change, to be able to go into the next goal that you want, not suffer from this shattering the structure and drastic change that is painful. It doesn't have to be this way. Now, what you need to do next? Surrender procrastination. Once you've done that, all you have to do now is it's now the time. Once this is done, this is all done. This has happened. The change has happened. Your outdated beliefs, you need to surrender them and you need to release them. Now, what you need to do is surrender procrastination. Whatever those ideas that you have, you need to go for it now. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Now you need to see this as a chance to, instead of mourning on this, you need to see this as a chance to change, as a chance for something new. Now you have a fresh start. And so now you have a chance to take action. You need to surrender procrastination. What you need to heal? Presence, awareness, attention, reality, and connection. So, I feel like with this card here, your presence is needed. This is being present in the moment. You might be mourning about this, whatever happened to you, but it's already happened. It's already in the past. If you keep revisiting the past, how are you going to be able to focus on the now to be able to go to the future. But you don't need to focus on the past because it will only gonna make you sad. You don't need to focus on the future so much because it will make you feel anxious and fearful about what's to come. You just need to stay and keep living in the present, day by day, one at a time. That's how many successful people do. They don't really look and plan everything ahead and look at the future and what's gonna happen, but they just take it one day at a time. Be present in the moment. Your attention is needed in the present. And this is 44, so I feel like it's your angels guiding you. So, where are you going? Once you've healed this heart chakra, this presence, your crown chakra, we have here the Two of Wands. This is healing sexual energy. Now, once you've shattered the structure in your life, once that happened, that's where you are. Now this is where you're going. You have the Two of Wands here. The Two of Wands traditionally is making a decision. Now you have the choice to change your life. Now you have the choice on where you want, on where you can go. And the best thing to do that I've just read is setting a priority. What is it that you really want? If you have 25, if you list 25 things that you want to achieve in your life, because you have a fresh start now, just choose from the 25 things that you list, just choose the 5 most important things that you really that are most important to you, that you really are the priority, and focus on those. I know you wanted to achieve all 25, but you won't be able to, just like what I've read, it's better to achieve, to have to achieve one, to complete one project than to work on that, to have 5 projects that are unfinished. Now you have the chance to make a choice, and sometimes it's hard to make the choice because you can't see where you're going. It's like an unknown. It's like the crossroads. And this is also about you going towards healing. Because I really feel like you need to heal around the heart chakra. Whatever that happened to you that has caused you pain. If it whether it's deception, whether it is like a sudden thing that has happened to your life. Remember, all you need to do is surrender those, release whatever those you haven't released, and surrender procrastination, doing. You now have the chance to do the things that you really want. And I feel guided to read from the book, from this healing sexual energy, because how the authors of this deck approach this, they based it on the chakra system. So first for one, Ace of Wands will be the root chakra, I believe. Two of Wands will be the sacral chakra. So that's where the sexual energy, that's where your creativity are. So I feel like this is all about creating something new, because that's where your creativity are. Whatever that you're passionate about, whatever that you have that desire, that burning, that um how do you know that it's the right one for you? If you feel that um that fire burning in your belly. And also I watched yesterday that they're saying how your ideas are alive, and and because your it's we're it's all made up of energy, so you can really feel like your ideas when you want to do something, the way the sorry, how you choose about going onto something in your life. If you look at your idea, if you think about your idea, and it they said that if it's causing you to expand, then it's the right choice. And if it's causing you to, if you think about your idea and if it's causing you to constrict, like close up, like it's probably not the best one to go to. But the easiest one to really know that you are on the right path is if you are enjoying, if you are happy, if you're enjoying what you are doing. Because um all this success, all this financial success, those are more like the side effect. If you're passionate about, if you don't feel like struggling, if you're still enjoying what you're doing, that's where you need to move forward into. That's how you follow your intuition towards this making decisions. So where's the book? Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Okay. Okay. This is related to working through some pain that you have encountered in your life. So it says here, there are very few people on the planet who don't experience some binding of their sexuality or some sexual wounding. This wounding is stored in both body and psyche, which of course are not separate. It can therefore be triggered in various ways. The challenge is to learn how to work through our pain without getting lost in it or making an identity out of previous rejection or victimization. We must eventually leave the pain, sometimes referred to as the pain body, and come back to the real body, sometimes referred to oh, and come back to the real body, the actual body, with its capacities for healing, pleasure, and presence. I like how it's synchronistic. I mean, come on, universe. This is so synchronistic. I'm loving it. And stay present in your life. Um, through healing the pain body. Um, when you're looking at the previous rejection and previous victimization that happened to you, I feel like this is really related to this, whatever has happened to you. Um, those are what's stored in your subconscious mind. That's why it's important to reprogram your subconscious mind. And one way of doing that, every day at night before I sleep, I listen to the music, reprogramming your subconscious mind from YouTube. And there is so much to choose from. Choose one's the best one that resonates with you the most, and just listen to that. And you might notice the change. I mean, I've noticed the change in me. I'm more focused on my goals. I'm able to do this every single day now, and I feel like it's working. When you draw, the most important thing is stay present and don't um working through the pain without getting lost in it or making an identity out of it, and leaving the pain body and coming back to the real body, the actual body that has the capacities for healing, pleasure, and presence. And when you are drawn or when you are drawn to this card, the second chakra, fire energy, is looking for expression. Your job is to discern what is needed. Is your task to open yourself to this energy more, allowing new avenues of expression? Do you need to experience it more deeply without the veils that have often blocked your awareness of it? Awareness. And can you be more skillful in how you are expressing this energy, more aware perhaps of its impact on others? Perhaps your task is to contain it during those times when you feel out of control. Remember when I've said about the being out of control and maybe like venting out anger? You need to be able to work on your second chakra, your sacral chakra. That's where your sexual energy is, and you need to heal that. Perhaps your task is to contain it during those times when you feel out of control. What is the direction of healing for you? If there are traumas and feelings that are complicating your sexuality, this is for some people, find appropriate support for working through them. Becoming truly free in your sexuality can take a lot of work, but the rewards are plentiful and will ripple through your life. I feel like this is really important to be okay with your sexuality because we are all sexual beings. And sexuality, this is all about creations too, not just the literal meaning of sexuality, if you know what I mean. So I hope you got something out of it. And now I'm getting more cards from Love Bombs kindness cards on any additional message from the universe for you today. So I have 3 cards here. Your encouragement has made me stronger. Thank you. The way you follow your dreams is inspiring. You're very inspiring to other people by doing this. Whoever it is that you are inspiring. I was just thinking about um probably the children, your own children, or someone that's younger. And now I got this. I really admire your parenting. I feel like this could be related to your choosing how you want to live your life will impact those people that are around you because you inspire them. You become a role model for them. And this could be related for some people to their own children because it's parenting, or just people that they really, they if they serve as a parent to some people, to their siblings or something like that. You'll know how this resonates with your situation. I don't need to explain that so much. And whoever this is, your encouragement has made me stronger. Whoever this is, they're thanking you because whether you're consciously aware of it or not, your encouragement has made them stronger. So this is a specific message for some. Now, I think that's the message for the people who pick card number 1. Thank you for watching. If you like my style of reading and you want more details, you can message me, email me, and book a reading with me. So yes, sending you all love and light. Now I'll go through the second set of people now. My gosh, that's already 30 minutes. Okay. Joyous flow. This is where you're currently at. Surrender resentments. Surrender to prayer. Family. Pleasure. Master of Cups. Abiding in love. Wow. So much cups, all about love, related to family and also pleasure. So, I feel like for the people who pick card number 2, this is all about balance. Yeah, this is definitely about family because you know how the 10 of Cups is having the family life that you want and emotional fulfillment. So I feel like for most people, you've got that already in your life. It's just a matter of balancing what you want, balancing your own goals and dreams, and balancing the giving to the people that you care about. This is a balancing of giving and receiving. Look at how this is like a yin and yang here. And this is a dolphin, so it's about happiness. Definitely, this is about family and surrendering resentments. You know, when you are, I feel like it's similar to what the reading I did yesterday. I know where this is, what this is about now. Surrendering resentments. It's all about when when you do something so much for other people and you don't take care of what you want, and you put them first so much, you develop those resentments, whether you had the good intentions to providing them what they need, but because you didn't fill your cup first before filling other people's cups, you develop those resentments. You become resentful to other people, um, especially if they don't appreciate what you did for them. You you really develop those resentments. That's why you need to fill your cup first before filling other people's cups. Now, yeah, holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. I feel like those shortcomings are like your own expectations from them. I know you're doing it with good intentions, but it's like you have those intentions of those expectations from them on how they appreciate you because you did it for them. This is really related to family. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So, you're not alone in this. This is just reminding you that all you have to do is surrender to prayer, and God will help you. Whoever you believe, whoever you pray to, your angels, your guides, whether you believe in those. Give yourself over completely to prayer, whatever this is that you are struggling about. Um, if you're struggling whether to put your happiness first and but you don't want to disappoint other people, pray. Whatever you're being worried about, I feel like for some people you're being worried about if you um do this, you might have less time to take care of the people that you care about. And those are worries. Surrender all your worries. Surrender all those to your angels, to God for transmutation, so they can all those negativity so they can change it into a more positive, and give it back to you. All you have to do is ask for their help. Even you ask for help, your angels, your guides, they cannot do anything unless you ask for help. That's the free will there. And those things that you are not in control of, for example, they'll they are able to be in control of, they're able to manipulate time in order for you to make more time for the people that you care about, and also make time for yourself too. You need to find a balance with that. So you're currently in a 10 of cups. This is like a master of cups. This is like being balanced within yourself. This is where you're going, abiding in love. And I haven't talked about this, but this is all about pleasure. Don't feel guilty about experiencing pleasure. This is enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. And pleasure is important in your life too. I'll read it from the book because I know there's something really good about it written in the book. This is all about healing your sacral chakra. So, number 10. By engaging your senses in simple pleasure, you connect with the very essence of life. You're giving so much of yourself that you feel like a robot now, and you you feel like there's no life. Where's your life? Really? And amidst the rapid pace, and daily demands of life, taking time to indulge in pure pleasure is rarely included in our to-do. Sorry, rarely taking time to indulge in pure pleasure is rarely included on our to-do list, or it is the first to be removed once we get busy. When was the last time you did something just because it made you feel good? Now is the time to allow your senses to genuinely engage with more of the simple and profound pleasures in life. So, this engaging in pleasure, not so much pleasure, but just enough, is will make you connect to the essence of life, will make you enjoy life basically. And if you're worried about whether if taking time for yourself will neglect the people around you, surrender to prayer. They're able to help you about clearing your schedule to be able to um, give more time to yourself to be able to enjoy life. And this is all about self-love too, what I can feel like. And yeah, if we never allow pleasure, we can become numb and forget how to feel. We become snappy, like the crocodile. If you can see the crocodile there. And lashing out from this unfulfilled space within. If we overindulge, always looking outside ourselves for something to feed our sensual desires, in time, our surface pleasures lose their appeal or can even become unhealthy addictions. Sensations are most pleasurable in balance. By allowing yourself to engage your senses in things you find pleasurable, you connect with the very essence of life. Joy and pleasure are fundamental ingredients of a nurtured and fulfilling existence. If we are open, we can discover simple pleasures in all moments of life. Every person deserves pleasure in their life. Give yourself full permission and, in truth, an ultimatum to include the experience of pleasure in your world. Don't feel guilty about experiencing pleasure. It's important to balance the giving and receiving. Master of Cups. I'll read it from the book just to close this off. Master of Cups is, I feel like this is the King of Cups really from this book, but how they have this, they've changed it in this deck really. So let's see. This is basically embodying love for yourself and love for your others. And this is a flower of life there, flower of life symbol. Being alive. That's what I got. So furthermore, yeah. Okay. All the keys for understanding this card are found in the picture. The pattern radiating from the woman's belly is called the flower of life, as I already said. This is the geometric pattern underlying all life. All of the other basic geometric forms can be found within it. It is also called the hologram of love. When you become a master in the emotional realm, you know that everything is permeated with love and that the very fabric of the universe is love. The fact that this pattern radiates from the woman's belly tells us that this is an embodied love rather than an abstract love. This card is not so much about feeling love or philosophizing about it, but about living love. As I already said, living. When this card comes up in the reading, you are being drawn into a more abiding consciousness of love. This will require taking off your armor and being vulnerable. It also means being seated in a place that is deeper than the surface emotions. Thinking of it as being seated in the flower of life, the hologram of love, seated in your own true nature. So I apologize for the noise outside, but we'll get on with this. Think of it as being seated in the flower of life, the hologram of love, seated in your own true nature. When this is your center, love comes naturally. This, I feel like this is important too. Um, I'll read it for you. It's all about tough love. So, despite the fact that she is sitting in water, which symbolizes the emotional realm, the woman, the woman's posture is stable, once more communicating a grounded quality. Her love is not airy-fairy, but practical. She can dispense tough love as well as the softer versions. I feel like for some people that's relevant, you should practice tough love too. Other forms of love. Tough love so that you'll be able to say no when necessary. And put yourself first when needed. So yeah, that's the message for the people who pick card number 2. I'll get additional message from the universe from these love bombs kindness cards. 1. You're one of the most thoughtful people I know. I feel like you already know what this means. I feel like, yeah, the people who chose this card number 2, I'm sure you're so thoughtful. Because you provide so much for other people when sometimes you neglect yourself. I hope my kid grows up to be like you. I mean, you're setting us a good example, really. And the last one, I believe in you. You can do it. I really appreciate everything you've taught me. So, yeah, I feel like you already know what this means. This could be a person that you care about, and this could be their message for you, because sometimes I feel like that's how this is about. Not only the message from the universe, but also from the people that you care about too. So, I feel like I have to post the video first, but before getting on to the third one. Anyway, I've decided to just continue the reading. Even though there's some distractions outside, I hope that you don't hear it as much. And for the people who chose card number 2, thank you so much for watching. If you liked my reading and my way of reading, if you want to book a personal one from me, all my details are down below. All you have to do is email me, and we'll talk more about how. Because I like to do my readings more tailored to the person that I am doing a reading for. So I don't really want to make a structure to follow, although I have some, but I feel like I want it to be more tailored because we're all unique individuals. So that's just my style. Thank you so much for watching. And now I'll go on to the third one. So, for the people who picked card number 3. Oo, mama. That's my mom because we need to go. So, where you currently are, we have here Teacher of Discs, where you currently are in your growth. This is Pentacles. Passionate play. I feel like you're starting something new. You've just started something new in your life and you're just testing the waters. And yeah, congrats for that if that's you. I mean, you're brave to do that. And that's what you need to do anyway in life in order to continue to grow. But you still have some worries. So you still need to surrender worries. I know I have that all the time. I always get this card to make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Reminding myself too of this. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that the Spirit is guiding you always. You're always, always, always being guided. So whatever this new path that you're taking, it's connected to your passions. You're just testing the waters. You need to surrender worry. Because that's I feel like that's preventing you to enjoy it fully. Enjoy what's being offered to you. This is related to your heart too. Whatever this is have you started, it's more authentic to who you are, I feel. So yeah. What else you need to surrender? Surrender your belief in scarcity. This is, I feel like you have some money issues. So you have had those beliefs. Those are just beliefs that can be preventing the abundance to come into your life. You're probably worried about this new venture that you have, whether I do have that too, whether it will provide you more abundance, more financial stability, because that's a very acceptable problem to have, accessible worry to have. But as the card says, we need to surrender worry. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. When you think that money can be limited, I feel like you've ventured into so much that is more aligned with your soul. So more spiritual for some people. So I feel like for some people, if you ventured into more spiritual way of living, you're worried that you have this belief that being spiritual means less abundance, less financial stability. But that doesn't have to be the case. That doesn't have to be the case at all. If you believe that, that's what will happen. So that's why you need to surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. If you think abundance is infinite, that's what will come into your life. It's all about your beliefs. These beliefs are what's in your subconscious mind. That's why you need to reprogram your subconscious mind. That's why you have those affirmations. Affirmations will help you. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. What else the guidance for you? Innocence. This is all about surrendering to play, having that inner child, making your inner child enjoy what you're doing. Because if you're happy, if you're vibrating high, you attract abundance. You attract all those good things to come into your life. And as I was saying that, I'm feeling it because what I'm doing, I'm enjoying it, and I know, I trust. I need to surrender my own worry, although I still have that from time to time. Two, I can really relate to this so much that what I'm doing is I'm enjoying what I'm doing, so I trust that abundance will come into my life in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to always be financial, but I know I'm always provided with whatever path I take. And this is all about innocence, having that inner child, um, surrendering to that inner child and enjoying your life. Basically, that's living. That's You're not simply existing anymore, going into this new path. You're living. And beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork or of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Surrender your worry. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. This is also about getting that peace of mind. When you surrender your worry, getting that peace of mind. Those are like the best things to get ever in your life. That's how you'll be able to, if you have a peace of mind, you'll be able to enjoy more your life. And you have a more fulfilling existence. Simple. Sometimes it's hard. Communication. Self-expression, exchange, and sharing. Connection. I feel like this is communicating more with the divine because it's a 7. 3 plus 4 is a 7. And also about expressing yourself, basically. Expressing your truth, your authentic truth. Communicate your truth. If you're not happy where you currently are, communicate it. If you don't like, this is I feel like connected to the message of what I said about card number 2, because it's about saying no. When you say no to the things that you don't really feel doing, you have more time to do the things that you enjoy. And saying no, I know it can be harsh. This is a problem for me too. You feel like you're disappointing others and you feel guilty about saying no. But you have to say no, and I feel like you need to learn how to say no with more compassion and grace. Be compassionate no. So that you prevent that fear or that worry that you will disappoint other people if you don't want to. Because we all have, as I've read, I feel like this is relevant to this. We all have limited time, the same amount of time. So if you focus your time more on doing the things that you enjoy, that's how you going to be happy and you're going to feel free. So saying no to the things that you don't really enjoy doing, communicating them is important. So this is really expressing, as well as expressing your truth, living your truth. This is like saying no to the things that doesn't really fulfill you. And this is also connecting to the divine, surrendering your worries to the divine, praying, basically. Communicate what you want to achieve so that it comes to you. Also about manifesting, I feel. So, where are you going? You're going to the Ace of Cups. 1 of Cups dissolving into oneness. We are all this is this is it. This is the emotional fulfillment. This is the in traditional tarot, the overflowing love. Whenever I see that cup, that overflowing cup, this is the emotional fulfillment. This is oneness. This is being connected to the divine, to the divine person that you are. When you're connected to the divine person that you are, you're connected to everything. Once you get there, you know what I'm talking about. And I feel like I need to read this bit from the book. Although most of this is a very the most straightforward reading that I did today. Let's see what else is the message. One of Cups. This is also the beginning of something, because you've chosen to go and face your fears, go into something new. You achieve this emotional fulfillment. Once you've healed also this is the guidance. Surrender your worry, your belief in scarcity. This is also nurturing your inner child that is within you. Look at how it's all connected and communicating. Healing your throat chakra. Now, when this card appears in reading, it represents an invitation to return to this primordial state of unity. See if you can create a retreat space, even if it is only for an hour, in which you can completely let go and feel the support of the larger universe. You may feel pulled to spend time in or around water, be it your bathtub or the ocean. This card reflects either the need for or the possibility of dissolving into oneness. What else? Yeah, water can be really healing for you, can be really relaxing for you. Yeah, definitely do that. That will probably help you surrender all the worries and be connected more with life, basically. Yeah, I feel like that's the message of this. And yeah, I'll just feel guided to read this first paragraph from this, and I'll end this reading. Ones sometimes represent the sense of wholeness and perfection. The One of Cups reflects this on the emotional plane. We use this card to reflect a state of consciousness related to being in utero. It represents the merged state in which our needs are automatically met and we are completely nurtured. Although development requires that we emerge from this non-dual consciousness and learn to take care of ourselves, we can periodically dissolve back into this state of primordial union. It is a state of rest and satisfaction, an oceanic state graphically represented here by the confluence of womb and ocean. So, however that resonates with your situation, what else? Final messages. I feel like that's the message. You already know. I mean, I can't say anything more about this. It's already good. Really, really good. You're going towards this emotional fulfillment. The message for you from the universe: your calming presence is truly appreciated. What else? The people you love are very lucky to have you. Because when you're enjoying life, when you're being present, you're enjoying life, you're having this love, just your presence, when you walk into the room, it will make so much difference. The light you are emitting, you're vibrating so high that they can feel your presence, and they're very lucky to have you, because you're healing them simply by your presence. And the last message, I feel have to refilm it because something happened. My laptop died, but I'm glad that the reading was saved. Anyway, whatever I'm recording, it was saved. The last message for you is, I admire your ability to stay positive in challenging situations. So yeah, that's the message for the people who pick card number 3. And if you like my style of reading, you can book a personal reading with me. And I don't have a specific structure. I want to tailor each and every reading for the person that I am working with. And yeah, because every single one of us have a unique situation that we're currently in, and every single one of us is different. That's just me. That's just my style. So yeah, if you want a reading, all you have to do is email me. And thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all love and light.